Hi, welcome back to my channel, Mommy Trainee. Today I wanted to do an unboxing of my Young Living May Essential Rewards order. I haven't filmed one of these in, I think, 3-4 months at least, because I haven't really been getting a lot, and this month it's not a lot either, but I wanted to get back into the habits of filming these videos for those who are interested in Young Living, essential oils and supplements and their other lines of products. This month it's a little more, I would say, supplement heavy. So let's take a look at what we have here. Okay, so this month I think I probably just got, it's not 190 PV yet, but it's above 100. I don't exactly remember how much this is, but let's see what we have. Let's start with the right here with the supplements. I got a bottle of Multigrain. A lot of people in our society, in American diet, does not get enough green. We try to get into, a habit of eating salads, but then, not all the time that we're actually eating leafy green. So this is actually a very good supplement to kind of add to your, green. The next one here is a Mighty Vi. I got a wild berry flavor for my son. He loves this. There is another flavor, I think it's called orange cream. He likes that one, but he likes this one a lot better. I always like to keep some in stock. His current bottle, it still has a little way to go, but I wanted to make sure that I have the Mighty Vi on hand, because sometimes it does go out of goes out of stock. So I don't want to be without it. So I'm like, okay, let's just get another one. Here's another supplement that I always will have at least a few bottles on hand. We went through quite a few bottles at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, where there were a lot of cold and flu going around, and we used this inner defense to kind of, just like its name, build up our defense so that we don't get sick as easily from other people. Sometimes when you feel a little tired and, sorry, excuse me, and maybe a little like stress, that's usually when your immune system is not at its best. You just take like one, is it a capsule, soft gel a day. And just to make sure that you yourself stay healthy. It's not gonna, like, if your supplements and a lot of the wellness product, it's not something that you would normally take when you are sick, or when you're coughing for 4 months already. You better go see a doctor, but wellness is something that when you're not sick, you want to make sure that when you're healthy, you want to keep your health. So this is something that we take before we get sick, just to make sure that we are strong enough so that we don't get sick. So this inner defense is something that, me and my husband has been regularly taking during the cold and flu season. And I do have to say, even now, we're in June now. And even now, if we feel a little stressed and if we feel like, oh, we're a little tired, want to make sure that we don't get sick, we would pop one of these, every single day until we feel a little bit better. So that's that. We always have some in our fridge. I actually put this into the fridge because, I don't know, gel cap, sometimes I'm afraid that I don't want it to get too hot. Summer is coming. At one point, I think in January, I got like 5 bottles or 6 bottles of this. And yeah, we constantly wanted more. The next one is called Jalees. And this is something that if you have any, if you work out, sometimes, your knee suffers, or, your back suffers, it gets a little tight because, you've been kind of, if you're running, it actually, does a number on your knee. And you do need something to kind of replenish what you need in your joints and stuff. Recently, I don't know, it's probably the way that I've been kneeling down in front of my son's bed. Sometimes when we're in the car, when my son is, sitting in the back, sometimes when he needs something, I would, kind of turn around kneel on my seat to get stuff for him. I feel like these days, for some reason, my knee is not as good as it used to be. So I wanted to make sure that I have something to kind of help me ease the stress on a lot of the joints that I have. Maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know. But this is not something new to me. So I know that, you know, sometimes when I take this like once a day, well, actually, what's the recommended? I don't know. Let's see. So consume 2 capsules daily. I don't even take that much. I actually only take like 1, and usually is whenever I remember, I would take 1 to kind of give what my body kind of needs. This right here, my friend, Thieves Anything is a big green light in our household. And whenever you have a little bit of, you know, they have a separate cough drop. So if you're, it's actually FDA approved to be called a cough drop, but this one is a hard lozenges, and it's something that kind of soothes your throat. And, you know, sometimes when you have that little, which I'm actually about to take one because I kind of feel like I have some, you know, itchiness on my throat for some reason today. It's a hard lozenges, and it's infused with Thieves oil. And it says it's a blend of 6 natural essential oils. For those of you who doesn't know Young Living is actually very well known for the essential oils. And Thieves is a blend that they are very, very famous for. A lot of people wanted to kind of copy what the formula is or mimic what it is, but I find that it's never really as good as Thieves. Thieves also has like a whole line of product, household cleaner, you know, hand purifier, supplements, essential oils, things like that. I particularly like quite a few of their Thieves products, like the hand purifier, the spray. They have the household cleaner is perfect, like a cap full of that, and just into a big bottle of water. I clean pretty much the whole house on it. And hard lozenges and the cough drop is also something that we keep on hand to make sure that we have it when we need it, which I'm going to be needing some of this very, very soon. Okay, and then let's talk about the essential oils here. These are all 5 milliliters, and this is freebie. I didn't order that much this month, so I only got 1 Lime Vitality freebies. This is probably a little bit over 100 PV that I got this month. So this is a Essential Rewards, I think exclusive. That's what they call it. I usually put it into either my smoothies, or I just kind of put it into my water in the morning with a little bit of warm water, you know, a couple of drops of lime, and then drink that first thing in the morning. Sometimes I do lemon. They also have something called Citrus Fresh, which also has, you know, lime, lemon, and stuff like that. And I like to put that in to my water in the morning as well. But the best tasting lime drink that I have is actually with their Ningxia Red, which I drink like regularly every single day. My whole family drink it. So sometimes I just kind of spice it up with the, you know, lime essential oil. And this Vitality line is something that is FDA approved to be consumed internally. So this goes into my water, or, you know, whatever drink that I like some lime flavor in. This NYX oil is a big hit in my house. It is the vetiver. A lot of people use the vetiver for, you know, calming. It's very calming. The scent is very grounding. It takes a little getting used to. And to be honest, I initially got this to kind of help with our sleep. And I do find that when you put it into the diffuser at night, and that night you do have very deep and restful sleep, unless there's something else going on. Like if you're like having a fever 104, obviously this is probably not going to help you sleep that much better. But like a normal night, if you put this into the diffuser, it really helps you have very deep and restful sleep and rest. This goes for me and my son. I have not actually asked my husband how he feels about it, because he doesn't really ask me, you know, what oil it is. Sometimes he makes comments on, oh, this smells nice, this doesn't smell as good and things like that. But he never specifically, asked, what blend is that? But I'm sure he's okay with it. So this is also something that I find out, and I've tried this on my son, that could help them with their tantrum. Whenever they have a tantrum, there's a few oils that could help my son, but I usually just grab whatever that's convenient and closest, because when a kid is having a tantrum, you don't really have a lot of time to go look for anything. Sometimes when I see this, I would just I don't even put like a drop or anything. I just basically take off the cap, and whatever that's on here, I just kind of get a little bit of it and put it onto my son's wrist and just kind of rub it, or maybe if I have access to the back of his neck, I would try to do that. So that's also something that I find it's very effective. And then the last thing, there are a lot of different uses if you really Google it. There are a lot of uses of essential oils that I probably cannot be telling you because of FDA compliances. But I do know that for me, another purpose of this oil is that I use this for a while every single day in my son's diffuser at night to help him sleep. Now, I was also told that if you use vetiver every single day with your kids, or let's just say beginning in the morning every single day, if you put a little bit of vetiver, let's just say on his feet, before you put the socks on, it helps them focus on learning. And I do find that when I was using this on him every single day without fail, I think maybe like 2-3 months in, when the school has his report, my son is only in preschool, so it's not like he's in college, but when he comes back with a report card, the first time after I use this oil consistently, every single rating that he has, and he has a lot of ratings, like we're talking about 4 pages, single line, there's no space in between each line. It's all the milestones and all the skills that he has, everything that he's being rated, 4 pages long, and he got mastered in every single one. And I'm like, whoa, that vetiver is really kicking in. Or maybe the very expensive school is really kicking in all of a sudden. He basically, sometimes in the past, he would get something like, oh, still need improvement. He got it, but he still need improvement. But the first time I'm using it every single day for a few months, he got mastered. Like all the skills he has, he mastered every single one of them. So this is something that I really, really wanted to make sure I have on hand. I don't think it goes out of stock that often, or as often as some of the other oils, but it's something that it serves multiple purpose in my household. So, why not? Okay, so last thing that I have, I really love this oil. It smells so good. It's very feminine. Out of the bottle, it smells really strong, obviously, but in a nice way. What I am using this Jasmine Essential Oil for is I use it to make perfume. Even if you don't actually make perfume, just mix a few drops of this in a spray bottle and put some distilled water into it, and just use it, use that as, but that's not really a perfume. It's more like an infused, a scented like spray. Even that is good. But if you actually make perfume, it smells really, really good. Put it into a very nice, feminine perfume bottle. It is as good as some of the few $100 perfume that I've had on my dresser. And it's all natural. Well, vodka's not really on. Is vodka natural? I don't even know. But anyway, I really like the scent. And between this and neroli, which I also have, and rose. Rose is an extremely expensive oil, which I do have, but I've got it for other purposes, not for my skin, not for, perfume, but more for its high frequency. Those are really feminine type of scent, and for some reason, I can't really use rose every single day, but I think if I were to just put this jasmine into a spray bottle, I could use it every single day with no problem. That's how much I like this. Neroli, I would say it's not my everyday scent, although it smells really, really nice. But jasmine is something that I think it's strong but light enough, and at the same time it's feminine, and I really like it. So that's all that I have for you in terms of my May essential rewards, and I will try to get back into the discipline of filming unboxing of my essential rewards for you. You know, this is actually something that I started my channel with, so I wanted to keep doing that for those of you who subscribe to my channel, Mommy Trainee, for you know, Young Living products. So anyway, that's it for my May order, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, Mommy Trainee, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.